Why they hate Melo? This is the reason why they hate Melo. Why idiots hate Melo. Melo don't do this. Melo doesn't do that. Listen, shout out to my brother Ticket, my Kenpo Ticket, Ticket TV. If you haven't subbed to Ticket TV or Pro Basketball Update, go sub to his channel. Always bring it, hands down, in my opinion, the best basketball content uh, day to day. And also, you say what you want. He innovated a lot of this shit that's going on now. And listen, I don't even need to speak on it that much, and don't often do. But niggas know the way that I feel about that shit. He is the innovator of all this shit that you see now. There's a lot of people copying his style. There's a lot of people copying uh, some of the other brothers in the LDBC style. It's okay to be a carbon copy, but just know where you got that shit from and pay homage. That's the only thing that I'ma say. There ain't no disrespect towards anybody, but you have to pay respect. And a lot of people know how to do that, and it's disrespect. And that's the thing that I'm gonna talk about right now. Ticket TV was instrumental in stating, the question about why so many people hate Carmelo Anthony. This is the reason why a lot of them idiots hate Carmelo Anthony. One of the reasons. Now, before I get started, let me say this, okay? Let me say this shit right here, all right? Let me say this shit. Melo ain't fraud. And listen, don't don't get personal with it. Wait, what? Okay, I'm gonna tell you that right now. Do not come on his channel stating stuff like that. He's not fraud. Name something that he's been fraud about. Since you wanna say little stupid shit like that. Name something that he's done that's fraud. Don't just say shit just to say it. You know, like for real. Wait, what, man? Like you say little antagonizing stuff that doesn't make any sense. Like what you just said right there is fraud. Do you know the man personally? Do you know him personally? Have you sat down and had a conversation with Melo? Have you been around him 24/7, 365? You see, some of y'all are part of the problem. Do you know Draymond Green? Do you know Kevin Durant? Have you played in front of them motherfuckers before? So don't say that he's fraud. Fraud means fake, fraudulent. That means fake. If he was fake, that means that he wasn't being true to himself. What does fraud have to do with him as a basketball player? What does it have to do? What does what you said makes no sense. It makes absolutely no sense. You said that you're talking about his basketball game. You said that it's fraud. What is fake about his game? Explain that to me. It makes absolutely no sense. You talk about all this context, perspective, and all this other bullshit. Don't just say words just to say it, and don't get on this motherfucker to act like you educational. There's a lot of brothers around here, man, that have degrees and everything like that, but they're not gonna bang it on you. They're not gonna sit up here and quote the Webster dictionary that was written by a white man, in which they stole our ideas, and in which you didn't know that, in which Booker T. Washington actually could have created his own dictionary, in which W.E.B. Du Bois could have created his own dictionary, in which Harriet Tubman and Sojourner Truth could have been engineers and architects if they wanted to. But I'm not going to get into that shit. Okay? I'm asking you, how is his game fraudulent? What is fake about his game? That makes absolutely no sense what you said. Okay? You can't explain that shit. Okay? Now, I got respect for you, wait, what? But you're wrong. You're wrong. And you don't understand that what you just said in the statement that you said does not line up with anything. Now, if you say, okay, yeah, he's not talented in my opinion, he's inefficient in my opinion, or he's not a team player in my opinion, or he's not coachable in my opinion, or some shit like that. Okay, that lines up. But see, you're getting into personal feelings. You are saying the man. If you say he's fraudulent, fraudulent means that, oh, you fake around me. Like a fraudulent $2 bill. Okay? You know what a fraudulent $2 bill is? A fraudulent dollar bill is? You know what a fraudulent coin is? You know what a fraudulent phone call is in the telemarketing business? Means a fraudulent sale, means that I got a sale, but I actually con this person into saying some fake stuff. That's what fraudulent means. How does that constitute and how does that apply to Melo? So don't say shit just to say it. Get your personal feelings out of the shit. That's what I was just telling you. Now, these are the reasons why people hate Melo. Okay? The fans want Melo to be the same player, just like a lot of those other players who used to be that are in year 19. They want them to be expect to see the same player that they were in year 2. I'm sorry. That's one of the reasons. They expect Melo to go to the rack and finish softly, or finish with a dunk, be a baseline brawler, hit the reverse, do the spin move that he's known for. The triple. A lot of people don't know that a lot of guys took his spin move, the spin move from 15 feet. You fake like you're going right, then spin and make a nice little move. Go check it out. They expect him to do all that stuff in year 19. I'm going to tell you like this. You say that you play ball, and a lot of you others play ball. Step on the floor after playing 19 years. Actually, if you really want to be technical, we could go, it'll be about 20, maybe 26 to 27 years if you count him in high school and college because he played 1 year, and then of course when he was a youth. That's a lot of basketball, right? But you guys want Melo to be out there hitting 40 every single night. You want him to be this efficient player like Ja Morant every single night, right? Y'all act like Melo is at his peak, like he's 26, 27 goddamn years old, or just coming out of Syracuse, coming down in transition and dunking over motherfuckers, or taking it coast to coast like he do in Syracuse. Those days are no longer here. Okay? Another reason why they don't like Melo. He has a reputation that y'all can't get over of him being a ball stopper. Okay, look, I'm gonna attack that right now. If you're gonna call Melo a ball stopper, call McGrady a ball stopper, call Jordan a ball stopper, call call Larry Bird a ball stopper, call motherfucking me Bernard King a ball stopper, call Alex English a ball stopper, call George Gervin a ball stopper, call Kevin Durant a ball stopper. Basically, what I'm telling you, there have been situations where the game is played ISO. He came into an isolation era. The small forward position was played isolation wise, right? And he's known as a scorer. When he's on the island by himself and he's gonna go 1-on-1, of course people are gonna judge him and say all this other stuff because they just key in on that. And if he's inefficient that day or something like that, oh well, Melo, he's playing Melo ball. He's selfish. Da 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 da. Hey, look, Kobe would shoot with like 2-3 defenders on him. Kobe used to ISO consistently. What did they say? James Harden. Oh, he's best. He's one of the best isolation players since Kobe Bryant. But y'all want to just equate that to Melo. Oh, he doesn't pass the ball enough. Melo passes the ball. It's not his job to be a facilitator, and he doesn't play the same type of game as LeBron James. He's not a point forward. And that's another thing I'm gonna get into. Okay, that's another thing I'm gonna get into. And you could make all these little stupid ass emojis all you want to. Doesn't really mean anything to me. You got your opinion, I have mine. Okay, and my opinions are more facts more than anything. You're judging it based on a personal level. Another reason is, excuse me, y'all so quick to align Melo with LeBron James and use LeBron James as his measuring stick. Y'all constantly put them in the same sentence. I guarantee you, the media has always perpetuated that. At first, believe it or not, it was LeBron James. It was LeBron James, D Wade, and Carmelo Anthony because they were all in the 2003 draft. But guess who was the first one to be successful? It was D Wade, right? But in terms, see, they always put, oh yeah, well, man, Melo should be doing this right now. Why isn't he doing this? Oh well, LeBron James did it. That's another reason why. Because they're always putting it. They two fucking different players, and they've been in two entirely different situations. You can't sit there and always constantly talk about the success rate of that. If you're gonna go there, look at Chris Paul. He just got to a goddamn finals, right? But all you do is y'all sit there and y'all talk about Melo, Melo this, Melo that. Keep that same energy for Chris Paul. Wait, what? Keep that same damn energy for Chris Paul. I'm not gonna get into any fucking numbers. I'm not gonna do any of that shit. Whether you like it or not, Melo will go down as a Hall of Famer. Whether you like it or not, he should be in the NBA 75. Whether you like it or not. And this is another thing too. This is another reason why they hate Melo too. They hate the shit that he did off the court. Listen, if you're gonna hate Melo for doing the shit that he did, I'm not gonna repeat what he did. Hey, hate Paul George. Because last time I checked, he did the same shit. Or similar to the same shit. Guys got personal lives outside of the shit. And he a human being just like everybody else. If you're gonna hate him, hate Kobe. Y'all want these players to be perfect. Y'all see a basketball player. Oh, everybody should have a character like Grant Hill. Everybody's not Grant Hill. Sorry to break your heart. Sorry to burst your motherfucking bubble. You know what I'm saying, Mike? Everybody can't be a fucking Grant Hill. Everybody's not gonna be a fucking AC Green. Everybody's not gonna be a Craig Hodges. Everybody. Like y'all want Michael Jordan to, pump his fist and say black power. Everybody's not gonna be who you want them to be, and unfortunately, you have guys that want these players and these mega superstars to be who they want to be. I mean, for them to be who they want to be. Unfortunately, you spend time and time again always trying to sit up here and talk about a guy who has done everything that he could for the game. Melo was blackballed for a lot of reasons. Now, the one thing that surprisingly that I'm gonna, talk about right now and kind of agree on is that he needed to change his game. He did need to change his game. But guess what? He did that. The reason why he needed to change his game is because it was so much of this stereotype about him. It was very little facts, but it was a lot of stereotype about him not doing this and not about him not doing that. And a lot of that was perpetuated by Phil Jackson in New York during the time, just because they didn't get along. And you say what you want, Phil Jackson holds a lot of power in the NBA still. Still, if he wanted to coach right now, he could step out there and coach if he wanted to. And then ever since he left, there was a lot of stuff that was said about him, the GMs, all this other stuff, you know what I'm saying? And, he was waiting for a job and all this other stuff, but had it been any other player, guess what? 9 times out of 10, I'm talking about a superstar that wouldn't have taken place. You know, But a lot of what's being said about you can impact whether or not you're going to be able to, step foot on the floor. It's just, with it's happening to other players like DeMarcus Cousins. Now, DeMarcus Cousins, the reason why they're not giving DeMarcus Cousins an opportunity is because they don't believe that DeMarcus Cousins is is reliable. You know what I'm saying? They still want, unfortunately, the NBA, they still want DeMarcus Cousins to be boogie like he was in Sacramento, or like or to some extent when he was in New Orleans. And to me, I liked it how he played in Golden State. He played his role. He was professional. He even was trying to be a mediator when the situation happened with KD and with Draymond. He was trying to be a mediator, but usually it was DeMarcus Cousins, the one that was about to get into the fight, or the one that was that was looking for the smoke. You know, yeah, he's injured too much, and it has an effect on you. Hold on. Y'all want Melo to be who y'all want him to be. Y'all want Melo to still drive to the rack, and try to dunk. He's not the main player anymore. He's not a number one guy, and y'all still look at him like that. Y'all still look at Chris Paul as if he was in year two, dunking on Dwight Howard and shit like that. You, you know, you hold on one second, y'all. Y'all. Unfortunately, y'all want players to never age. Y'all want players to stay the same forever. They're not robots. They don't have batteries in their bags. They're not. They don't have wires. It's not electrical. And even if it is electrical, guess what? Fuses die. You ever think about that? Fuses die. If it is mechanical, guess what? An engine dies. But that don't mean that if you have a car, right? You got a car and it's an older car. Cause I think wait what has cars. He likes cars. Sorry. Okay, you might have a 1970 70 70 some Fleetwood Cadillac, right? And that Cadillac may still run, but guess what you have to do? You still okay. You're gonna have to overhaul that engine and have the original. You're gonna have to have a brand new engine put in there because if you have the same engine that you did in 1970 and it's 2020 something, it's not going to function the same unless you rebuild everything. And that's what Melo has done. He's a renaissance man. He's done his game over. Like I said before, the definition of renaissance is rebirth. He's re he redefined his game. Okay, yeah, he was inefficient last night. Okay, it happened. He was in the garden. Everybody wants them to go and play in the goddamn garden good every single time. Hey, sorry to disappoint you. This is the fucking NBA, nigga. Man, you gotta have a short term memory. They're playing 82 fucking games. Oh, but see, it becomes hypocritical. You know why? Because y'all like, give it some time. Give it some time. What the fuck you think we doing? But y'all want him to be, oh yeah, heroic every single fucking time. These guys are hurt. These guys have injury. Yeah, AD, he's frail. He's soft, but I give him some props for playing last night. Okay, at least he played. You try to run for 19 years. 19 years in the league. In the NBA, not rec league, not no adult fucking league, not no driveway motherfucking basketball, not no 21 or 25 or not no horse. We talking about the NBA. Shit, it's a fucking blessing for a guy like Udonis Haslam to still be running up and down the floor at 41 years old. There's a lot of 41-year-old men that can't move. They can barely get up off the fucking couch. They can barely get off the fucking couch. But he out there playing in the NBA game. But see, y'all so quick to judge. Y'all like, oh yeah, well Melo should be doing this. He should be doing that and all this other stuff. Man, get real. Let's get real. Who would you rather have? And this is my last thing I gotta say. Who would you rather have? Would you rather have Jared Dudley or would you rather have Carmelo Anthony? In the words of Nola James, in the words of my boy Nola James, shout out to Nola James, Nola Boy Sports News. In the words of James, I'll wait because y'all motherfuckers are pitiful if you think that you're gonna take Jared Dudley over Carmelo Anthony. Bad games fucking happen. Get over it. Get over it. But if they're winning, guess what? Guess what? It's gonna be people lightweight what that are still gonna say, oh well they haven't played anybody. So you're not gonna be able to win anyway, no matter what the fuck you do. Listen, you playing bad right now against sorry ass teams or whatever, then you gonna get the smoke. Then you playing good. It's just like with the Warriors. Stupid ass shit that JJ Redick said. Oh yeah, well, their strength of schedule isn't that strong. The motherfuckers are 15-2. What an accomplishment. But last year, man, they was playing like shit and y'all buried them motherfuckers. See, I try to keep calm, man. I know we going into the holiday season. Have a holly jolly Christmas. Fuck that shit. I'm not gonna do that stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give y'all real because y'all want to come on here and be hypocritical with your statement and say shit that does not make any sense. Oh, you capping. Oh, you caping. Salute to you, brother Speak. I'll see you in the building. Y'all go subscribe to my boy Brother Speak podcast. He gon' hey, listen, Brother Speak, Black Knight, salute to Max, the Ebony Star Network, my guy Black Rob. Y'all go subscribe to them channels, man. They gonna say the shit, not what you want to hear, but what you need to hear, and you gonna feel it in your bones. You want to talk about perspective? You want to talk about the real? You want to talk about everything that needs to be said to raise the level of consciousness, to wake your motherfucking ass up? Go sub to his page. Go get you some vitamins. Go fertilize your motherfucking brain. They'll shut up. They'll shut up, Brother Speak. But you know what though? You know what they're gonna say? They're gonna be like, oh well, if it's 40 against like a team that they don't think is all good, well, he's supposed to do that. That team is this or that, so he's not gonna win either way. Look, be happy that motherfucker in year 19 still running up and down the court. There's not a lot of motherfuckers doing that except him, LeBron, and close to it like Chris Paul and Russell Westbrook. Some of these other guys. I know Russell Westbrook's a little bit younger and everything, but still, go look at the average NBA career and how long they last. Then you'll understand. You'll understand that it's an accomplishment. At least Melo is running up and down the floor. Those are the reasons why a lot of people hate on Melo. Like I said, they gonna nitpick little stupid ass shit when the game goes wrong. Just like what they do with Russell Westbrook. They're gonna make everybody a target every single week. One week it's gonna be LeBron. It's not gonna be that much. Another week, it's always gonna be AD because he's soft, he's frail, all that other stuff. Then they gonna talk about Russell Westbrook, even though Russell Westbrook is my personal favorite, but they gonna give him the smoke, saying, "Oh yeah, he's erratic, he crazy, always turnovers, all this other stuff. Need to bring him off the bench, all this other stuff." Then it's gonna be Melo. Oh well, Melo shouldn't be playing. Melo, man, oh man, he's done. He washed up. Melo is fraud. Don't make no motherfucking sense. Look, like this video, share it, subscribe, also hit the notifications too. Till then, man, it's Polo Sports Talking Entertainment, man. I'm gonna get at y'all later.